My brothers, you just been permitted to take upon yourselves the name of one of the world's most heroic knightly figures. Now you can say, I am deemed worthy. To be deemed worthy of that privilege of entering into that comradeship of that army of youth who have dedicated themselves to the ideas of Jacques Dameley demonstrates our confidence that the finest of your purposes will guide your development into the highest type of manhood. To be accepted as a Dameley is therefore an honor to which any young man would be justly proud. In being received into our ranks, you've been instructed in the 7 cardinal virtues of this great order. We hope that you've been deeply impressed by the lessons they teach. There is no better foundation upon which to build your character and future life than the practice of these virtues. Dameley teaches many beautiful lessons, but none is more important than honor and true respect for womanhood, and more especially for motherhood. It is fitting, therefore, that you've been called again to stand before this altar in view of special emphasis for the virtue given first place among the jewels adorning the crown of youth, filial love. For our purpose now, this altar is dedicated to our mothers, whose love never fails. You may rise to positions of great influence in commercial, political, or professional life, but never to the heights of your mother's secret hopes for you. You may sink into the low depths of infamy and degradation, but never below the reach of her love. The memory of it will always stir your heart. There is no man so entirely base, so completely filed, so utterly low, that he does not hold in his heart a shrine, secret and apart, for the memory of his mother's love. Were I to draw you a picture of love divine, it would not be that of a saintly angel with a form that's full of grace, but it would be a tired and toilworn mother with a grave and tender face. It was your mother who loved you before you were born, who carried you for long months close to her heart, in the fullness of time took God's hand in hers, and passed through the valleys of shadow to give you life. It was she who cared for you during the helpless years of infancy and scarcely less dependent years of childhood. As you have grown older, she found the countless, thoughtful, trouble-healing, helpful, and encouraging things which somehow only mothers seem to know how to do. You may have accepted these appreciations more or less as matters, and perhaps with any cautious gratitude or any expression of your appreciation. You're rapidly approaching the time in your life when you'll be completely dependent of your mother. The ties with which dependency has bonded you to her may be severed. The ties of mother love can never be broken. Think back upon the years of your life when you have reached the threshold of your manhood. Your mother might well say in the words of the poet, "My body fed your body, son, but birth's a swift thing. Compared to 1 in 20 years, within your body are spirit tears. I could not make your mind and soul, but my glad hands kept your whole. Your groping hands bonded me to life with ruthless bands, while all my living became a pair, while all my days built up a stair, for your young feet that trod would be fine, that you, in inspiring way, should find. Think you, the life could give you shame, which does not make my pipe go lame? Think you, the life could give you pain, which does not stab in me again? And you could do no evil thing, which cheers not me with a poison sting. Because all have I done, remember me in life, O son. Keep that proud body fine and fair. My life is monumented there. For my life, make no one weep. For my life, hold no one cheap. And see you give no one scorn for thy dark night when you were born. These flowers, which you see upon our altar, are symbols of the mother love. The white, the love of the mother who has gone. And the red, the love of the mother who still lives to bless our life. Far in the dim recesses of her heart, where all is hushed and still, she keeps a shrine. 'Tis she kneels in prayer, while from above long shafts of light upon her shine. Her heart is flower fragrant as she prays, a quiver like a candle flame, as each prayer takes me to bless the world she works among, to leave the radiance of the candles there. We want each of you to take a flower from the altar. If your mother has gone over to the other shore, you will choose a white flower and keep it always sacred, the memory of her love. May the sight of it quicken every tender memory of her and strengthen you anew in your efforts to be worthy of her hopes and aspirations for you. If your mother is still living, you'll choose a red flower. When you go home tonight, give it to your mother. Tell her it's our recognition of God's best gift to a man, his mother's love. Take her in your arms and say, Mother, I've learned a great lesson tonight. The ceremonies have helped me realize more fully how much you really mean to me. I'm going to try to show you daily how much I appreciate the sacrifices you've made and the love and care you gave me. Someday, you'll find that flower. I do not know where. Perhaps your Bible, prayer book, or some other sacred place. A silent witness to what this night has meant. To the one whose love for you, her son, is beyond the comprehension of any son. My brothers, each of you will please take a red or violet flower from the altar. D-Link asks, D-Link asks no more of you than that you shall endeavor so to live to be worthy of your mother's love.